and they're 1-2 right now. They've lost to two pretty good football teams. They have a lot of weapons. You look at their offensive line, their left tackle, Joe Staley's one of the best in the game, and they're doing a hell of a job running the football. I think they're number 2 in the league in rushing right now, and they have the leading rusher in the backfield. And you look at their wide receivers, and Marquise Goodman and Pierre. I mean, those guys, they can play football. And so we got a lot of challenges in front of us, and we got our work cut out for us.
Coach, with Richard Sherman being injured, how vulnerable do you feel like that secondary is now?
I'm not sure how vulnerable that secondary is. It depends on how well the defensive line played, to be honest with you. I think it all starts up front. But if Richard doesn't play, I'm sure they have a quality backup, and he's good in their system.
Just seeing film of Beathard, how much does that offense change from Garoppolo to him?
Casey's more than capable of running this offense. He played in 6 games last year. He beat the Giants. I'm sure he learned from his rookie season. It took him in the 3rd round for a reason. And, he moved around a little bit. They do more things with him as far as quarterback-driven runs and things like that. So I believe he can function well within that offense.
Anthony, do you expect to see a similar scheme with McVay and Shanahan coming from the same?
Very similar, very similar. And that's the pro side of this. Is we saw a lot of it last week. We've got some reps. There's some tweaks here and there, but they're up-tempo offense. They like to move, motion shifts, try to create matchups that way. They're going to boot naked all day, and they're going to change the launch point for the quarterback, which makes it harder to get to him. And their wide zone running game, it's clicking right now, so it makes them really dangerous.
You also talked about the defensive line. I think there's 3 first-round picks that are up front.
Yeah, I haven't even gotten to the defense yet. I got 3 first-round picks just up front. I saw those boys a couple years ago when they were puppies, but now they're grown men, and they're playing like it. They're really stingy against the run right now.
What is it about that style of offense that, that whole Shanahan tree, I guess, runs that's especially successful in the NFL today?
Yeah. Always has been. It's very complimentary. And it all starts with the wide zone scheme and all the run actions that go off of that. It's really hard to stop. It puts linebackers in a bind. If you're downhill too far, the ball's behind you. If you're not downhill fast enough, they're running the ball down your throat. So it's a challenging scheme.
You guys have lost to 2 pretty good teams. Is there any? I know there's no moral victories, but I mean, is it easier to sit here at 1 and 2, knowing the 2 teams you lost to are probably look like they're going to be playoff type teams?
No, it's not easy. Not at all. It was. We never expected to lose those games, to be honest with you. So we hopefully we learned from them and get better. But no, it's not easy.
Anthony, league-wide, blitzing is down through the first 3 weeks. I know Bradley traditionally doesn't blitz very much, but do you see any reason why maybe teams like Wade Phillips teams aren't blitzing as much as they traditionally would do?
Not sure. Why. Wade's never been a big blitzer, to be honest with you. He's always had the guys up front to get after you, where he could play coverage and play man outside. But I'm not sure what's going on around the league. I know our team, we mix it here and there, but it really hasn't been our ammo in the past. But we may have to do some things differently just to mix it a little bit more.
You talked about the benefits of blitzing versus not blitzing.
Blitzing, when you start blitzing people, yeah, you can speed up the game and you can make the quarterback make quicker decisions, but you leave certain positions vulnerable, and you have to look at the matchups that are on the field.
With more people running RPOs and that style of offense with the run picks and that, is it better to play coverage with that to maybe kind of see what's happening?
Well, speaking of the RPOs, that is something that can slow you down because, ball's coming out quick and quarterback's not holding on to it. So, yeah, that can slow you down.
Having known both of them, what would you say that in what ways are Mike and Kyle Shanahan different or the same?
The same. Like I said, I've known both of those guys all my life, and Mike is a mentor of mine. I played for him. He hired me as a coach, and I've known Kyle since he was a young kid. But they're the same, and he's very detailed. He's very strategic in his thinking. He's a hard worker. He can relate to those players and get the most out of them. He's a heck of a football coach.
See any signs when Kyle was the water boy? Think, this guy's a future coach?
Oh, yeah, you can see that all along.
Any update on Forrest Lamp possibly playing this weekend?
We'll see it at the end of the week. Our tackle situation has kind of dictated that. We brought up Trent Scott because of our tackle situation last week, and we'll see at the end of the week how that goes.
How's Joe? Is Joe going to practice today?
No, Joe will not practice today. You can go ahead and rule Joe out this week.
Can you assess where Derwin is just after the first 3 games? I think he's only the second DB in the last 30 years with 2 sacks and an interception in his first 3 games.
That doesn't surprise me. He's a good football player, and he's still learning. He's still growing. And I love his demeanor on game day. I'm glad he's a Charger.
Just where do you think are the areas where he still needs to?
Well, he's still learning, our system. And we're moving him different places, and we have different run fits and different coverages. And, he's just a baby right now, but he's growing like a weed.